Hey, good morning, Pete in North Las Vegas. I had this M4A1 retro build out yesterday, doing some fine tuning, my second range session with it. And I was having some ejection problems with it where it was launching the brass somewhere between 12:30, 1 o'clock. I swapped out buffers and we fired off quite a few more rounds. And the rifle has always been functional. It's always been reliable. It's just the ejection pattern that I wasn't happy with. And like I said, it was shooting out, let's just say 1 o'clock. So I ended up swapping in an H2 buffer, and that got it pretty close to 3 o'clock, but the ejection was still inconsistent. Sometimes it would chuck the brass out, 10, 12 feet. Other times, maybe 5 feet. Every once in a while, it would still launch a hunk of brass, more forward towards the 1:30, 2 o'clock position. And then sometimes on the very last round, no matter which magazine I was using, the brass would just kind of come dribbling out and actually bounce off the table. So kind of inconsistent on the ejection. And so I made that video yesterday. I got a lot of good comments from you guys on things to check. Some of them I hadn't thought about before. Others I have, but just didn't check until I had this problem. So the first thing I did was just kind of check spring tension. So I put a case in here and trying to see if there's any difference in this brand new Wilson Combat that I haven't used yet, and just see if I could, tell any difference in spring tension on the ejector. And I couldn't tell any difference. They felt about the same. They both felt smooth. Nothing's hanging up. They go in and out, they go flush, so that all seems to be good as far as I can tell, just by using a hunk of brass. Like I said, this one here is brand new. I just got it yesterday. Had it on order for over a week, and that's for another project I got going over here. But I decided that I was going to see what that spring is supposed to be. So I looked it up on the technical data package. And you can see that that spring is also used for the safety detent. So the ejector spring on the bolt and your safety selector, that's the same exact spring. So then I thought, well, I'm going to double check this. And so I got my old Marine Corps manual out. And first thing I looked at was the bolt, and that's spring is item 6. And I don't know, let me try to blow this up. So if we go to item 6, you can see 8448516, which matches that part number. Okay, so let's go take a look at the selector and just verify. So the selector is on C17. It's kind of hard to tell off the drawing, but there's your selector spring for item number 24, which is number 4 on this drawing. So we'll go over here and we'll take a look at number 4. And that is the same part number, 8448516. So we have verified to my satisfaction that that selector spring and the bolt ejector spring are the same part number. Now I'm getting ready to take this apart, and I have a special tool that makes it easy to knock the pin out. And I'm going to verify all the spring measurements as best I can. And here's all of the spring data. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to take this apart If I find anything, I'll do a follow-up video. We'll cover some of the same information again, but I'll tell you guys what I found if I find anything. If I don't find anything, then if you don't see another video on it, then you know it was good. All right, just a quick video today. Pete, North Las Vegas, over and out.